One of the things that we're doing is really focusing on keeping costs down. And to do that, we're trying to eliminate a lot of the nickel and diming that does go on in the various programs around the country. For example, ICSI. This is the process where we actually capture a living, moving sperm, immobilize it, and inject it directly into the egg. Very common. I was lucky to be involved in some of the first cycles here in the United States, and I've watched how, whereas it was only in a few centers in the country, now every program has it. And the good news is that it's extremely effective and it raises fertilization rates. It's great news for men who have really low sperm counts because fertilization rates are pretty high, and these men can now, whereas they once upon a time had no hope, can have a baby. The problem is that people charge, many programs, in fact almost all programs, charge another $1,000 or $2,000 for this process. When we looked into building the Fertility Partnership, I wanted to know what the true hard cost of this process was, and I found that it's $80, $80. Why? That's how much the little catheters cost you, and it's the time of my embryologist, but it takes him just a few minutes to inject sperm into eggs. He's so fast at it, and most are after years of practice. So why charge all that? So we've decided to roll that cost directly into our base fee. So you can assume that if you need ICSI, you're going to get it at no extra cost as part of our program. Another example is assisted hatching. Assisted hatching is the process like in elementary school where you had a little chick trying to, you have the light bulb and you're trying to get the chicks to hatch, and you see them moving around and bouncing around, and you tap on the shell. Really, that's what we do. We tap on the shell, if you will. There are different ways of doing it. We do it one way here at this Fertility Partnership. It takes just moments for Aaron, our embryologist, to do it, and many programs charge hundreds of dollars. Some charge over $1,000 for assisted hatching. And we just don't believe in any of that. It's something that should, if it's necessary, and we offer it, and again, at no cost. This is the kind of thing that we're doing. If there are ancillary things like PGD, pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, we're not tagging on extra fees. Whatever the lab is charging us to perform it, I mean, this is the process where we're testing for genetic diseases in an embryo. On day 3, we usually around 8 cells, we take out one single cell, and we can test that embryo for Down syndrome or even single genes like cystic fibrosis or Tay-Sachs. We ship it off to our lab, that's out of the state, and we get the results within 48 hours. And then we have the opportunity to either freeze the embryo or put it in on day 5. Our philosophy across the board is, let's see how low can we do this without going broke. We all make an honest living and go home proud that we've helped build a family.